This might be a bit of a controversial take, but I'm going to say it anyway. I cannot stomach the term influencer. Luckily, I can stomach this delicious cold drink from Big. Delicious. It's actually not a phrase that we identify with at all, so when people call us it, it is really difficult to let it slide. Unlike these excellent slides from Editor. But it is a term we're going to have to accept that people are going to use when they talk about us. They just do it. But if we want to help people be their best, there's going to be certain decisions and discussions that we're going to have behind the scenes. Like Runderwear, keeping you feeling good behind the scenes. So this video is going to be about peeling back the layers of our training and racing in the lead up to our next two big races of Manchester and London, and giving you our honest opinion of this running influencer world that we've found ourselves in. And we're going to pull no punches, be very honest. And by the way, if you're wondering what the hell this start of the video has been, then you haven't watched Wayne's World and you really, really must.
Contractor, no. I will not bow to any sponsor.
So about a week ago, we had some pretty interesting, I would call them, things levied at us about being influencers, and it made me think about the term influencer and what it means to me and what maybe it means to other people and whether that's different. But before we go into that, two things have got to happen. I've got to tell you the backstory of how we actually got here, but also we need to go for a run on the track to start our training week for London Marathon. Poor Mary, I just said just sit there and look at the screen.
Hi.
Hi. Should we go to a track?
Let's do it.
Should we do a session?
That's what we do. Where are we going?
Suracol Stadium.
How far away?
12 kilometres.
How long is it going to take?
Nearly 40 minutes.
Phuket traffic.
That is Phuket.
Okay, quick backstory. Our lives have been dedicated to helping other people. And we're not saying that to be martyrs, it's just a fact. We were teachers for a combined 45 years, and 8 years ago we started this channel to reach more people and help them be better runners. Like, give away all of our knowledge for free, because we're also run coaches and passionate runners. So do me a favour and throughout this video hold that in your minds. 2 years ago we realised this channel is too big to also teach full time, and 8 months ago we were hurled into this world of full-time YouTube and all of the highs and lows that come with that. Sometimes it's like people forget that we built our life around teaching and coaching, and now we're labelled influencers, which we just don't identify with at all.
Oi, what's the session?
Hot one.
Yeah, what is it though?
It's like a warm-up. So 1600, 1200, 800, 400. 4 laps, 3 laps, 2 laps, 1 lap.
At tempo.
At tempo, and then we repeat.
Who taught us this session? That dude over there. Loro taught us this. This is the man that gave us this session we're about to do. We said that he's here. Gave us this offer. Luckily we're not doing it at threshold, we're just doing it at tempo, so thanks Lawrence. You're welcome. Yeah, this is the longest rep. 1600 is the longest we're gonna do, so just get it over and done with, shall we?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, go.
Okay, second round. 1600 at tempo. Weeks, 2 days on from Tokyo. Tempo efforts feel like more than enough right now. Oh, this is a hard one. Hard to gauge second time round on the 1600 because you've built speed and then you need to dial it back. Well, that's hard.
I am straight cooking at this point, and I don't mean cooking like running well, I mean literally my body is cooking. It is insanely hot and humid, but I've only got an 800 and a 400 left, so you know, swings and roundabouts. Okay, I'm tagging off the back of the fast boys today.
All right, enjoy that last 200.
Now, before I go there, I want to just be clear. I do not identify with the word influencer whatsoever. I'm not saying there's negative connotations. I just see myself, and Mary does, as teachers and coaches. It's as simple as that. But I think the problem is that the word influencer is used to lump so many different people in together, and that's what causes the blurred lines. Now, our purpose as people that have a presence on social media, as people that are on YouTube and Instagram, is help. I just drew this. This is my emoji for help, right? This is our North Star. And because that's our North Star, the ways that we try to help people, I'll put these down here, these are lots of icons. The way we try to help people is through our presence on social media. So predominantly YouTube, Instagram, email, stuff like that. We have coaching groups, we coach athletes one-to-one, and we put out free content across all platforms to help as much as we can. Sometimes we align with brands. I've used this brand, but actually we don't align with these necessarily, but this is to represent brands. But sometimes we align with brands that help further our cause, right? It doesn't mean that we're looking for any and all brands just to get some money or to raise our profile. We're looking at brands that perhaps share the same ethos as us, that believe in the same things that we do, and therefore we can work together to help more people. So every now and then that aligns with us, and that helps us reach more people, whether it be race entry or whether it be a little bit of money to help us survive in this business, let's call it. This represents clout, of which we don't really care about, not necessarily in the sense that some people do anyway. So that's the way I see what we do. Everything, our North Star is to help. But look what happens if you are maybe not necessarily in the game for the same reasons. So perhaps your North Star is to make money, to gain a following, and to gain clout. When that's at the top, actually, brands probably sit above your presence on social media because they're the bits that really pay the wages. So suddenly helping people, as in doing what you do for something bigger than yourselves, gets filtered down to the bottom. This is not everyone, and I'm absolutely not saying that, but when money and clout is your main motivator, suddenly you start making brand decisions and decisions for yourself that maybe are not for the greater good. And you know what? I can tell you why I know that this is the way that our lives are structured. And that is because to even get into this game, to even go full time in this, we took over a 50% total pay cut. Money is not our main motivating factor. Clout is not our main motivating factor. As long as we've got enough money to survive, just to live, we're really, really happy, because our North Star is trying to reach people and trying to help people. And that is where I think the term influencer gets murky, because there are many people on our side of things that are out there to help. Loads of people. But there are also people out there chasing clout and chasing money, and that is the bit I don't like. I need to go to the gym to work this off.
This can be hard to get, but with you it can't be done. This can be hard to get, but with you it can't be done. Feeling like I lost that team, but with you it can't be done. This can be hard to get, but with you
It's our little routine now, basically. Gym or swim in the morning. Like every morning we wake up 6:30, get to the gym, or go swimming. I love it. Get back for breakfast. How you feeling now? Now that you're a big, strong girl? Are you? Well, that's consistency, isn't it? It's what we preach in the running world.
Now, I'm going to be the first to admit that anyone trying to make someone think or feel or act a certain way is technically an influencer. A teacher is an influencer. Anyone in sales is an influencer, or in industries where customer relations are crucial. So yeah, many of us are technically dictionary definition influencers, even if you have a social media account, really. So our days are filled with coaching, training, content creation, and I guess that is influencer type behavior. But although coaches and teachers and salespeople are by dictionary definition influencers, I think intent is very important.
Just finished my Wednesday easy 10k. Not easy, it is so hot even indoors with the fan and the aircon. It is absolutely baking, so I've sweat a lot. Heart rate was good, but yeah, it felt pretty hard, but love my treadmill runs. And one of the best bits is catching up on YouTube. So I just watched through a few good videos, including Ben's last one because I hadn't seen it yet. People were sending me comments about it and I was like, I don't know what you've seen, so caught up on this messy happy. Wait. Lovely and quiet today. Ben is swimming so quick today. I have actually been kind of power walking and I've got a story to tell you. So I need to hurry up, sit down on a rock and tell you about something that happened recently. Okay, so I'm in a Facebook group for fans of marathons and people running the World Marathon Majors because I'm a marathon fan. I love running and I joined that group like partway through my 6-star journey. Over the Tokyo Marathon weekend, a lot of the content that Ben and I were making around Tokyo Marathon was getting posted to the group, and it was really like a surprise more than anything that on Facebook I was seeing our reels shared and our posts shared. Next thing, a friend of mine sent me a screenshot of a Facebook post from this group, and it was the guy who runs the group sharing a message he'd received from somebody saying stop sharing stuff from influencers, we don't want to see it. And he shared this message from her kind of slating influencers, and he was saying, I've been sharing stuff from This Messy Happy and some people don't like it, what do you think? Well, there were like 160 comments about influencers generally, a lot very negative, and some about me and Ben, and it was so weird because I was like, I'm in this group just like all of you 160 people that are commenting as a running and marathon fan, and it was really bizarre because I've never been in that situation. It felt like I was at school and on the outside of a group that were all talking about me. And yeah, I found it quite difficult, to be honest. Like, one said that we used to be hardworking teachers and now we just make so much money we don't have to work anymore. And you know, as someone who's working so hard to build a coaching business, that stung a little bit. I should catch Ben up. He's like power swimming this morning and I've got this filming to do.
Sawadee Kap. Chai Kap. Can it fit for you then? Is it from?
Underwear.
Okay. So this is the perfect example of what we're talking about. This package right here is from a company we love, Runderwear they're called. They're a British company that make running underwear that's good for runners, no chafage, all of that stuff. But more so, and more importantly, we cultivated this relationship because we know the CEO, Jamie. We've been running with him over here. He's similar age to us, shares exactly the same kind of ethos and beliefs as us. And so we've said, we want to build a relationship. This is what, we both want to reach more people and help more people run. So that's what this really is, right?
Yeah, and that's Jamie's mission as well with Runderwear, like making running accessible and
Come on,
joyful.
open it.
Okay. Boom. Oh, I'm so excited about this one because I think they are gonna be legit. Every woman knows the search for a good sports bra is really tough. 2 sports bras. And this is very exciting. So they make running vests When we ran with Jamie, he was wearing his, and it was amazing in the heat of Thailand. And this is the vest. We're going to run London Marathon in a underwear vest. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's going to be a different vest for the marathon, but we're going to train in these.
This is our new date night. Well, new since we come to Thailand. Thursday night, run, Pocari Sweat at the end, living that dream. One of the things I do see out there that seems to kind of irk people, I guess, is that the amount of influencers getting given places in marathons. But we have to also remember, we've talked before about the quid pro quo kind of arrangement that we can have with brands to achieve our end goal, and ours, our North Star, is obviously helping as many people as possible. But there will always be this relationship. There'll always be that brands have places and they give their places to people that can raise awareness of their brand through their profiles. I mean, let's take, for example, really good example for me, Ben West, a young man that I'm extremely proud of, that I taught as a student. I taught his two brothers, Tom and Sam, as well. And Sam tragically took his own life a few years ago, but ever since then, Ben has campaigned, he has changed his life, and he has campaigned to raise mental health awareness in any ways that he can see fit. I'm so immensely proud of Ben, and I don't think anyone would ever begrudge Ben using his platform for this purpose. So when we met up with him in Berlin, we will meet up with him in London because he's running London. Would anyone begrudge him running that? Because we know his North Star is to raise awareness around mental health, particularly in the education sector. I would say with Ben, his reasons are very clearly bigger than self. And I think that's the separator. We've got London and Manchester coming up, or I've got Manchester. Mary, how did we get into London?
We're running London for charity, for the Lord's Taverners.
And can you remember how I got into Manchester?
Through charity.
Lord's Taverners. So let's do a quick fire segment, Mary. How did we get into Sydney?
Time qualify.
How did we get into Chicago?
Time qualify.
How did we get into New York?
Time qualify.
So, yes, I appreciate that this isn't an option open to everybody, but we haven't pulled rank or used any flex to get ourselves into these races. We've tried where possible to get into every race that we do without the help of anyone. But it is not always possible. Tokyo, we did work with Sports Tours International to go. Two reasons. They're a company we really buy into. They're a group of runners that have been really kind to us in the past. And also, we just wouldn't have got into Tokyo. And remember, our North Star is what?
Helping people.
Helping people. And if we can get to Tokyo, run 6th major marathon for me, make a really good video that reaches people, more people find the channel, more people we help. That's what's guiding us. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't really matter to us. I'm just telling you now, that is what is our guide.
Also, funnily enough, I got in on the ballot on the second draft of Tokyo, but we'd already got the place with Sports Tours, which was the dream.
I honestly believe we turn down 95 or higher % of all the brand deals that we get offered. Are we going to say no to every brand deal? No. Are we going to select really, really carefully? 100%. Has to align with our ethos. I got to tell you, this is like the least easy 10K I've ever done in my entire life. What are you saying?
Brutal.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
It must be 35, 36 degrees. Just hidden.
So will we ever identify as being influencers? No, we're teachers and coaches, but we also understand we're not silly. We understand dictionary definition, that's what we do, and also people are gonna call us that. And that's fine, because ultimately it was more about intent and letting you know that, because this video was made for you, the people that are still here right now at the end. You're our audience, you're the most important people to us. And if you are still here, let us know in the comments by commenting broccoli, because this is all about you, not the people that are gonna get angry and leave this video go after 5 minutes. And if you did like this video, 100% you're gonna like this video, which will give you a little bit more background into how we survive doing what we do, how we make our money. And ahead of London, Mary's 6-star, here's my 6-star race in Tokyo. You're definitely gonna enjoy that one as well. Thanks for watching, see you next week.